Hello. So I wanted to come on real quick and say a few things that can save you time during the holidays. Thanksgiving's coming up. Christmas is coming up. There's going to be a lot of holidays where you're going to be cooking and getting together. And if you're hosting, I wanted to give you a few tips to save you time in the kitchen instead of having to run around like crazy on the day of the holiday where you're not really getting to enjoy the holiday and enjoy your family or company or whatever you've got going on. This is kind of how I entertain and kind of pace myself, where it's not always crazy, because on Thanksgiving morning, I have everything pretty much ready to go. I kind of just have to throw in ham, turkey, whatever I'm doing. And I kind of just sit back and already have my dishes kind of prepped. I'm just kind of cooking them at that point and watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, because honestly that's, I grew up doing that with my mom and I continue to do it every year. It's my favorite thing. So, what I do is, for example, I don't have them right now, but I go to Dollar Tree. I grab the lasagna pans. They're the best size for me. I don't know. I only have a family of 4. So honestly, even when I'm cooking for just us, if it happens to be just us during the holidays, there's been many holidays where we haven't got together with the whole family because family has lived out of state or whatever. So there's been many holidays where I've cooked for just the 4 of us. But if I'm cooking for the entire family, this is what I do. Regardless, go to Dollar Tree, get the lasagna pans. They're the best size. They're deep. The typical casserole throwaway ones they have, sometimes they even come in packs of 2s. Those are never deep enough for me. They never have enough food. And my mom kind of always told me, cook enough. She always kind of cooked enough for an army. And, but she always wanted to make sure, I'd rather you have more than not enough, you know. I'd rather have leftovers than someone go home hungry. So, just imagine this is one of those lasagna throwaway pans. What I would do is grab your pan and say you're doing green bean casserole, for example. Go ahead and take all the green beans you're going to use, your cream of mushroom soup, your the fried onions, all the stuff for that. And if you need a recipe for it, write down the recipe card and leave that somewhere. Hopefully you got counter space or somewhere to put it or whatever. And then say you have another casserole dish and you're planning on doing just, for example, banana pudding. Go ahead and get your pudding mix and your wafers and everything that's non-perishable and put in that lasagna pan. And you can even stack everything up on each other. But you kind of get where I'm going here. That's what I do. So if I'm making sweet potato casserole, I take my marshmallows and I use yams because that's what my mom did. Or if you're using fresh sweet potatoes, put all that stuff together. It's just kind of how I organize. That way, too, I can visually see, I don't know about you, but I like to visually see, okay, I'm going to have green bean casserole, sweet potatoes. I'll have the bowl that I'm going to prepare my mashed potatoes in. And I'll throw the potatoes in there with everything else. But you get where I'm going. But go ahead and have everything prepped. That way you can, I kind of started doing this the week before the holiday too, to kind of space it out. So one day you're going in there and you prep your green bean casserole, prep your sweet potatoes, throw that in the fridge, or, depending on how much fridge space you have. Some of it you can prep ahead of time and freeze it. You can prep your desserts up to 2 weeks in advance. If you go ahead and if you want to do homemade pie crust, you can go ahead and prep those, freeze them, pull them out 2 days before the holiday, bake them, then you can put them in the refrigerator, just kind of space it out. But anyways, I just want to come on and share that with you all real quick. Stock up on all the lasagna pans, because I know when the holidays get closer, Dollar Tree, they're just crazy to go to. I just don't like going. So, stock up on all those throwaway pans. I don't like doing dishes during the holidays. I don't know about you. And that's it. Happy holidays.